Hello guys, welcome back to some more Elite Dangerous. Now, I had planned to show you a whole bunch of things, but long story short, wasn't recording, so hey, I just spent 15 minutes talking to myself. But, what I was saying, we are back in Felice Dock from the research site, from the ruins. Had enough there, we've done everything we needed to do there. I've got my 13 and my 13 million to go along with those 13. That's done, we don't have to go back there. The bug, which everybody was saying, the ruin site is glitched, It was glitched, but just not in the way people thought. People thought that you weren't getting everything you could in solo, but it turns out you were getting too much in open. So you weren't meant to be getting so many of them, you were only meant to get 13 at that location. The rest are for the other location. That leads me on to the next point, which I failed at and missed completely, but long story short, it was another community goal. It was a community goal to hand in the obelisk data, which we have been collecting through the multiple scans we've been doing of the obelisks. So here we go, we got Alpha, Beta, Delta, Epsilon, and Gamma obelisk data, and the community goal was to submit that to Ramtar so he could find the next locations so we could continue this 100 million one. So we all did that, we all came back. I submitted 332 tons of it, and the community goal was done in 4 days, 5 days maybe. We reached the final goal, and I ended up in the top 50% and got 23 million, which is not bad at all. I am very happy with that, considering it did end so early. So now we're up to a very nice 116 million, which should hopefully go up once we submit this eventually, whenever that finishes in 2 weeks and 1 day, 17 hours. So yeah, that one finished early. I was gonna come back and submit my stuff. Came on yesterday, had a look at it, and it said completed. So I thought, there's no point, let's finish the obelisks. I'm gonna put up on the screen right now the table that I used, because I pretty much just scrapped the idea that I was gonna find them all myself. So I enlisted the help of the internet and the good community members that have put that online for us all to use. So I found my 13. My 13 from this table, and these obelisk numbers all correlate to the map I showed last time, which I'll also throw up there now. And back to the table, we have the 13 that I found from this table are History 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, and 15. Language 8, 12, 14. Tech 7 and 10. And Biology 7 and 9. So as you're going through that table, put the stuff in your inventory that you need to get the one you want. If you don't get it, move on to the next one that says, like, along the line, so you don't have to change out what you got in your inventory. Get as much as you can for that. Then move on, because there's multiple combinations that get you the same information. So it might be another one that gets you it. So if it's not, say, one casket that gets you History 8, for example, it might be another combination that gets you History 8. So just continue down that list until you get your 13. If you miss one, come back, maybe look at the other details. But the link's going to take you to the main Google document, then just go along to Combination tab, and then you find that table. Moving on to why we are sitting here in the dock, I have a little surprise. My ship's white. No, that's not the surprise. We have the new ship kit for the Python. So adds 14 pieces, so 4 spoilers, 4 wings, 4 tails, and 4 bumpers, as well as the a couple of weapon colors. So these are all inverted, by the way, because I changed my color layout. So it used to be orange, it's now blue, so all of this is inverted. So that one says red, but it's blue on our screen, and that one says cyan, but it's actually red. So that's why that's all inverted, if you're wondering. If you weren't, then no worries. But heading on to this, we've got our spoilers. So this one has 3 fins. We got little one, big one, another little one on the other side. This one has 2 really big, ugly, bulky fins like that. This one has, the only thing I think of when I see this is 2 ears. They're just cat ears or rabbit ears or something like that. I mean, if I didn't see that, then I'd probably go with it, but I do, so I'm gonna go with the spoiler. I like it. Looks best in my opinion. Your opinion may be different. That's the beauty of opinions. So yeah, looks pretty cool. I like that. Heading on to wings. Wings, this is a bad camera angle to see these wings because they're all back here. So if you keep watching back there, see, as we add this, just extends it out a little bit. Okay, and next one extends it out a large amount more, so you can actually see it on this side now. So you can see it a bit there, and then just watch that space. It's quite a lot larger now. Alright, so that's that one. Number 3 pushes it more back towards the back wall, so it actually extends probably closer to more of the tail end, which is actually one of the other parts, is the tail. So it's back here, and that chunk there is off the wing. So once again, kind of too bulky for my liking. So we'll head to the 4th one, and the 4th one is, we gotta head back to the tail to see this one. Why am I dumb? Alright, so yeah, if we head back to the tail, we can see it again here, but it's shorter. But for my preference right now is going to be that one. It just fits the lines a lot better. We look back at the tail here, it fits the lines, and it sticks out a tiny bit, but it's not too in your face. Moving on to the tail. Now the tail is going to add just some covers, basically. It just covers over the engines. Next one, just a different shape of it. Very big ones for the 3. 3 looks like the big ones. And then 4 is nicely rounded, follows the edge. This one here was 4 and that one's 4. Actually, this one's 1. The spoiler here is 4 as well, so they kind of do them in a set. So all the 3s we found were bulky. The 4s look pretty sleek so far. Let's check out the bumper. So we're adding bits on the side. Not thrilled with that one. Definitely not thrilled with that. Yeah, thrilled with that one. That one's pretty cool. I do like that one. That one's nice. And then 4 adds a little bit interesting. I'm not sure what I want here. Either that one or this one. Let's just, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see this one properly. See, now that is not bad at all. I'm actually very impressed with that one. I would have thought it would be too bulky, but it actually fits it very nicely. And it doesn't overlap the thruster here either, which is good. Yeah, I quite like that. Let's just check the other one, because that one was a close second. Very, very close second. Let's head in here. Browse number 4. Because our fins at the back are... Actually, no, they're not. They're 1. So yeah, like I said, not bad at all. Ooh, it's a tough decision, this one. I kind of think 3 wins. These are nice. They have lots of detail there too, which is very good. Just zoom in on all that detail. They are good, but I think I'm going to go... Nah, you know what? I'm going to keep these. This looks good. So now, I'm just going to test out some of the paints, because I just put white because it's easiest to see. Let's just check out which colors we might like better. So I've got the tactical pack, as you can see. So we'll start with cobalt. Dark bluey purple color. Not bad, not bad. Might be too hard to... kind of similar to the way the black is too black. Brown, not a fan. Olive, not a fan. Makes the little tag here green as well. Graphite, maybe not. Crimson. It's going to be a tough call between... it's going to be crimson. Crimson it is. And now we have also the weapon colors, which I have chosen cyan, but I feel like red might be better. Okay, let's get out of here and check it out outside. See if we can get some sun on it. Okay, here we are outside the station with our brand new crimson body kitted Python. Now we can see the wing section a little bit better out here as well. Yeah, it just adds a little bit there on the end. I like it a lot better than the one that sticks out tons, and yeah, it actually fits the color scheme as well. This back one doesn't really. But hey, what are you gonna do? It's not horrible, I guess. Spoiler looking cool. The tail section, just giving it that little extra body work. It's not bad at all. I like it. Alright, so we're gonna jump back in here, get out the weapons. Yes, I know. So we're gonna fire them off. Power and weapons. So we got red. Looking good. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that weapon to weapon charge to fill up, and then we're gonna go outside real quick. Yeah, I like that. The red firing. Ah, we're on the wrong side. But yeah, that's cool. Nice. Okay, so there's our brand new Python. I'm gonna chuck it back in, and I'm gonna show you one little bonus, because there's quite a time between my episodes, so I'm gonna give you a little something extra for this one. And not a lot has happened in this. I just basically told you what I've been doing. I will do another update when we find one of the locations, but it's going to take a while to scour all those systems. That Ramtar has figured out after the community goal is finished. Yeah, right. Yeah, community goal finished, and so Ramtar now has possible locations where he has, like, sorry, as I'm trying to land here, I can't walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Yeah, so Ramtar has found 4 systems that that have exhibited the obelisk signatures. So the hunt is on in those systems to find the next ruin site. It's gonna take a while, I feel. So I have my the Viper here. Viper has a ship kit. I haven't bought it yet. I'm still tossing up whether to get that one, but I do have my Viper here, and my Viper does have the ship kit on it. Give me a second. Okay, all sold using my Vulture, and I have already put my ship kit on this, the one that I want, or that I wanted, back when I was using it. I haven't touched it, haven't even looked at it in a while, so I might want to change something if I see something that looks better. I also have a livery on this, one of the community ones. It was actually called the Flash, and there it is. So go to livery, go to Vulture. Yeah, paint job Flash. I have a whole bunch of them. The orange synth I used for a while. Now black paint jobs, anything with black on them, work well with the ship kits because it kind of doesn't take like the orange part of this livery, but it takes the base color, and if it's black then it usually works with everything. So we look at here, we go back down to white, it kind of grabs the grey, like this grey that mark like key areas, it takes that grey and gives it to the ship kit. There's another crimson one. Anyway, go down here, check the spoiler. As you can see, we kind of got the huge looking spoiler. Actually, you know what? Gonna look at it from out here. Alright, so there we are. Oh, how I've missed my little Vulture. Alright, so we see the front bumper here. Made it more pointy. You'll see that in there. The wings, it's got two little sticky outy sections. The spoiler up there, almost hitting the roof. I really like that one. And then the tail section here as well, which just extends the back out, which is really, really cool. And the flash paint job with it is pretty sick as well. I definitely like that. I like the weapon panel bit that slides back when the weapons come out. It's looking sweet. I should fly this more. Alright, so spoilers. We got number 1. It's more of a flat spoiler. 2, vertical. Kind of weird if you ask me. This one looks like the one I did have, except it covers a whole bunch of the ship here. Now I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, I've gone too far again. Gonna look at wings here, and you see it's covered over my whole little emblem here, and that was kind of a deal breaker for me and a lot of other people that have done videos on this. So yeah, I like this one. It just looks better. It doesn't obstruct anything either, which is always good. So I have wings 2 on it right now. We go wings 1. Looking alright. I just didn't like the fact that it's kind of massive. See, mine is the same distance out, but it's flatter where it needs to be. Like that's bigger, yeah, it's closer to the ship, but this is just big all the way. 3 in, but yeah, too thick in my opinion. And then this one, I mean, it looks cool, yeah. I'm sure it does look good from the back as well, but yeah, my opinion, wings 2. I think 3 and or the 4 and 2 probably be my favorites out of those. So right now, what did we have? 3. So that's 3. The single point out. 2. Very large. Not sure how I think about very large. Very large is very large. That's very large in the middle as well. That just puts a big block in the middle. And then 4. Super fast speed, crazy madness going on here. I think with this one and the wings, we're going to be looking at like an X-wing here. Alright, and bumpers. Let's see what crazy bumpers we got. So I have 4 at the moment. Yep, we got little pod things going on here. This is interesting. Kind of like a bumping battering ram sort of thing. Even bigger. And then mine are kind of sleeker, the ones I got. So yeah, you can go big, bulgy, gonna bash into things. Slightly smaller than that. Something's going on here, don't ask me what. And then, yeah, the one I got. I like this one. You can't beat 4 in this. And, yeah, this tail, though. It's just crazy. I'm gonna put it back to my one. See, it extends up top here as well, which is cool. I haven't put a weapon color on this either. I kind of feel like red would work. And cyan will work as well. Alright, so let's go take it for a spin. There were also some little bobbleheads in the store that they just released, which I might get a hold of. But I haven't just yet. Let's go take my Vulture out for a little spin. It's been a while. Too long if you ask me. There we are. Looking good. I actually didn't change the wing back. I was meant to change the wing back. I'll do that. I'll do that when we get back in. But yeah, looking good. I really like this paint job on it. The Flash paint job community one. It is very nice indeed. The Vulture's just such an awesome little ship. Alright, let's jump back in. We'll get a little bit further away from the station here.
You have cleared the no-fire zone.
Alright, good. So let's do the same thing as before. Oh, that blue's good. It goes with my color scheme on the inside here. Alright, let's go on the outside. I have a lot more capacitor charge in this thing than I do for the Python. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Cyan's a winner, I think. Whoa. What happened there? That didn't ruin anything. Oh, we're slowing down. Alright, well, that's gonna do it, I think, for today. Hopefully that little bit of information for the Ancient Ruins has helped. Hopefully you like the look of these ship kits. Alright, I'll be sure to do a couple of updates before the end of this mission is over, the Ancient Ruins one. Hopefully when we find a new site soon. But until then, catch you guys later.